Ada sat quietly beside the small window of her room, staring at the rain tapping softly against the rusted roof outside. The evening sky was dark, and the room felt strangely silent. On the table before her sat a notebook filled with plans, calculations, ideas, and dreams she had written over the last 3 years. 3 years. 3 years of trying. 3 years of waking up before sunrise and sleeping long after midnight. She had started a small business with the little savings she had. At first, she believed things would change. She sold food items and later tried lean work. Whenever one idea failed, she found another. Whenever people laughed at her, she ignored them and kept moving. "Don't give up, Ada," she would tell herself. But life kept pushing back. The business lost money. Customers disappeared. People she trusted made promises and never returned. Some borrowed money and vanished. Opportunities she prayed for slipped through her fingers at the last moment. Each failure felt like someone quietly removing a brick from the house of hope she had built in her heart. One afternoon, after another rejection message appeared on her phone, Ada stared at the screen for a long time. "We regret to inform you." She didn't even finish reading it. Slowly, she placed the phone down. For the first time in years, she didn't fight back tears. "I've tried," she whispered to herself. "I really tried." Her voice cracked. "I gave everything." The room felt heavy. She looked at her notebook and remembered all the nights she had stayed awake, making plans for a future she could barely see. She remembered believing that hard work would surely be enough. But now she felt tired. Not physically. Tired in her heart. Fed up. Disappointed. Empty. At that moment, her little daughter walked into the room carrying a tiny flower she had picked outside. "Mummy," she said with a smile, "I brought this for you." Ada looked at the flower. It was small and imperfect, with one bent petal. Yet it was still standing. Still growing. Still alive. Her daughter climbed onto her lap. "Mummy, why are you crying?" Ada wiped her eyes and held her tightly. For a few seconds, she didn't answer. Then she looked out the window again as the rain slowly began to stop. Maybe she wasn't crying because she was weak. Maybe she was crying because carrying hope for so long had become heavy. And maybe sometimes people don't stop because they have no strength left. Sometimes they stop because they need a moment to remember why they started. Outside, the clouds slowly parted and a little sunlight pushed through.